Alright guys, welcome to another vlog down here on a Tuesday. We've got a beginner's night on now down at the track tonight. Now, I'll kind of update you guys on what we know at the moment from the council. For one, Speedway and council are working through things. You know, we're fairly deep in, you know, I think the last time I spoke to the Speedway, we're about 27,000 in lawyer fees so far. Rather than us just pay them for that, they've actually raised our rent like $1,000. Well, it is $1,000 a month. They've raised our rent, and on top of that, they added some extra stuff as well. So, yeah, I guess it's something we have to start cop on the chin. We do have some Save Archie shirts coming out very soon, so hopefully you guys will cop some of those. Check out my other stuff as well while you're there. We've got the new Stay Positive shirts and stickers. We've got a bunch of new stickers and stuff coming out, so hopefully you guys can check that out. We're expecting a wet day down here, so we've set up the course for a wet night to stay away from the parts of the track that are bad. Yeah, sorry, I was talking about the council stuff. So essentially they've backed off from a point of view of they accepting that this entire place is a motorsport venue. They're not playing the car park card anymore, but now they want essentially a permit to run drifting. So we have to get a permit to run drifting at this venue, which means we're going to have to jump through some hoops. They came here the other day, and one of their complaints, it's not like a council to complain, but was our pile of waste rubber here. Which obviously builds up, and we let it build up, and usually we'd have a bigger truck to get rid of it. But I tell you what guys, getting rid of rubber is not cheap. Luckily we've got our boy Danny, he comes down, he does it, he won't let me even pay for his fuel, but we do have to go pay $150 per ton to get rid of this rubber. So I'm going to go for a drive with him and find out exactly what it ends up costing, because I've got to take my card and go pay for it. But all of this rubber, it's going to cost quite a bit to get rid of. I wouldn't be surprised if this pile that we've got here is probably $1,000 in wasted rubber. So another one of the expenses here at the track. So just something we have to deal with. But yeah, we've got a tip from the sec, see what it costs to get rid of. We have to take it far away too. We have to take to Stapleton, which is a bit of a ways away from here, which is really frustrating again. But we have to take it to somewhere where they'll actually accept it. Super annoying. So yeah, things from a council point of view aren't as dire as they were. We're still definitely not in the all clear, hence me still not, you know, cashing out the bigger money to get this stuff fixed properly. But once we do eventually hopefully get this permit, and things will be back to the way they were, where I'll sort of have at least 2 years at a time, and you know, the whole I'm here as long as the Speedway's here situation. So fingers crossed guys that we can keep it all running along smoothly here. I'm going to go for a drive with Danny now, see how much it costs to get rid of this rubber, and yeah, I don't know, I'm excited for a good day. I'm hoping it doesn't rain again. We'll probably still stick with this layout even if it does, but if it does rain again, this layout is really good for people learning as well, and being that it's wet, it saves the track. So we'll get there.
It sounds pretty good.
What are these pipes, mate?
Oh mate, don't It was too loud, so we tried to quieten it down, but it didn't work out so well.
It looks sick. So yeah, this is literally what we have to get rid of here at the drift park. It is just rubber. But unfortunately, when we've put it in bins before, it's actually pretty heavy. So I'll be very interested to see what this ends up weighing. The tyres look a little bit bubbled out. They look a bit bubbled out to you, or?
Nah, she's sweet.
No?
Not even 6 tons.
Yeah, I was going to say, yeah, Danny puts all kinds of interesting weights on this little truck. She's a feral monster, this thing. She's definitely copped it. Weren't you selling this a little while ago?
Yeah, but it's just too good, man.
You couldn't, yeah, he couldn't bring himself to do it. I don't know, that looks...
No, I've seen it definitely flatter than that.
You've seen it flatter than that?
Oh yeah.
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 Got it?
Yeah, action.
All right, we got Princey on the camera. I had a request because I slipped up here because I haven't even shown this car being driven in manual. Like, you just came in it today for the first time since it's been manual, and there's literally had a comment come through on the video saying you haven't put up a video of the JZX90 driving manual. And I'm like, you know what? I haven't. So this is what it looks like for starters. And we're at the track, so I'll be able to actually show you kind of what it goes like, I guess. It does hook.
Jesus, my filming was terrible.
Dude, but it hooks so good for stock boost, these things. Like, I can't wait to get the big spoolie boy on here. But like, it does drive super nice. A little bit noisy inside the car right now, only because I haven't put that rubber boot on. So
I think if we look, we can actually see
the ground. Maybe down there.
Somewhere. Nah, I don't think so.
Oh, hold on, if I move that, you will. Is that the ground?
Yeah, there we go. We can see the ground.
So that's why the inside's a bit, you know, noisy. But other than that, it does drive like super nice. I'm more than happy with it. Obviously, the bride seat in there now, my height, the roof is good. Pretty, like, considering it's not noisy in here at all, with it not having that rubber boot in. Once that rubber boot is in, it's actually going to be schmick. Got Cheech and Chong doing some plastic wall repairs because of some walls that were damaged. You want a hand?
I just spun them around. I forgot they can't spin around. I've got to spin them back around now.
I did think that when I saw you driving off, you know.
So, because them last two had it as well.
Yeah.
So, I might get rid of them and we'll just have enough to go past the barrier.
Yeah.
Yeah, alright. Sweet.
Yeah, my new TRD dash is junk, so I'm going to get rid of it, guys. Unfortunately, Rev Taco doesn't work and speed is wrong, but it has a TRD thing. It looks cool, but it just doesn't work.
It does look cool.
It looks sick, and it's kind of put a spanner in the works that it doesn't work, because my plan was, like, if this dash was sick, I was just going to go Power FC and keep it real, like OG JDM. It's always hard to say that. OG JDM. But honestly, now that I'm going to have to go back to my old dash setup, I'll take all the lights out for the automatic thing, so you won't see that it was necessarily automatic. But I'm going to go, obviously, with an aftermarket ECU and go with my Power Tune digital dash like I've got in the 8.6, which I'm going to be running in my, well, I've got it in the 8.6 and the 350Z. I'm also going to be running that in the S13, and obviously pretty keen to run it in this as well. So if you haven't heard of Power Tune Digital, guys, there's a link in the description below. Use my code and you get 10% off as well. But for the money, they are fantastic. And 10 out of 10 recommend. Like, there's no way you would go and spend massive coin on a different dash which is essentially does the same things. Like, these are really wicked. It's mega cheap compared to anything else on the market that does even close to the same stuff. So yeah, it's been raining pretty much non-stop last couple of days, so it's very, very moist down here at the drift park. So I think fixing these walls is probably a good idea now. Just getting everything schmick again, because people like to lean on these walls quite a bit.
I feel like if I had a car, I'd definitely be gone. I've gone through it a few times.
Once they're moved, once they get pushed out of the way every time, it's actually like, it's sick when they're pushed out of the way, but we've got to have them there, yeah? Because that's not technically our property over the other side, where people are dropping their tyres and stuff.
Sick bar.
Oh yeah. And we'll give them a hand.
Okay. Cut.
Alright guys, back home now after running around and doing a bunch of stuff. Raining again as usual, but We just got new stickers in stock, guys, and I'm freaking excited about it. We went with a very Jap style and even chucked a bit of English in there, but so this actually says club out running, but apparently when you say it in Japanese it sounds more like outrun. Exciting, I've drift since 2005. I'm pumped on that sticker. That's definitely my favorite sticker from us right now. Very, very pumped on that. Jump in the store, guys. Grab one for yourself. They'll be up by the time you're watching this vlog. Very, very happy with that, alongside all our other sick ones. Obviously, the Ichiban Manko being one of the other favorites. The one I did as a special edition for wifey, which she's super pumped on. But yeah, it looks like it's definitely going to be a wet night at Archie tonight, but I'm not going to cancel. We've just changed the layout. Still going to have fun. But yeah, we'll see what tonight brings. It's definitely going to be wet and miserable though. So right now is obviously staff session. Chong's out there and his daily driver, absolutely chock-a-block with wheels and tyres in the back. Going for it. Why not? It's yeah, I gotta get a video of this for you guys. This is hilarious. Oh, he's getting keen, Cheech. You gotta go home in that. Alright, I think I just need to remind everybody that Chong has cerebral palsy. He really only has good use of the right side of his body. So the fact that he can come out in his daily, full of tyres and shit in the back, and go drifting, like, no one's really got any excuses. Like, this is epic. Go the Volunteers! Safe! Safe! Alright, so the session's actually going decent. Fair few cars, few interesting. You got like a workmate over there, like Hilux Ute or something. AU, V8 Sora, your BA, some Commodore stuff. But then we've got a front wheel drive Nissan Pulsar with neons and stuff, and I love it. I think it's sick. Going out there, ripping the handbrake and sending it. Yeah! How good is it? It's got a wing. Perfect neons in. Oh, it's got Hot Wheels in the back? Holy crap! It's got Hot Wheels in the back! That's sick! It's got Hot Wheels in the back!
And one on a police bike.
Oh, what?
And a Stinger, because, you know.
Why not? That's sick. That's so cool. What, there was a turbo? Huh? Oh, you just welded it on there and it fell off? That's amazing. So when they turned up with that car, they actually had a turbo sticking out the bonnet. It was like, oh, this is spicy. Turns out they literally just welded it to the bonnet and it fell off as soon as they went out there drifting. So that's perfect. I love it. I don't know, man. Just one of those nights where it's raining. It's a kind of shitty night from a point of view of weather-wise, and it's a little bit cold for Queensland, but then everyone's out here having a sick time. So that's what we love to see. Look what I got for you. It's your taillight lens. Cheers, see if I can put it back on. What do we got here? Small, big. Let's see if we can put this back in the hole. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Bruh. Fixed. Saved everything here at Archie. Alright, good. Mint, fully legal to drive home.
Fucking sick. Cheers, dude.
Go for it.
On-site mechanics.
Look at this place.
Going on here, boys.
You know how to handle this sort of animal?
It's majestic, mate. I will see.
Have you had a lap yet?
I had a couple earlier.
Oh, did ya?
Yeah.
Oh, mate.
See how we go, right?
Oh, yeah. Broomstick in the AU. Oh, broomstick. Ah. Too much sauce.
Can't handle the jandle.
Too much power. There he goes. Oh. That's 2 spins in one run. Go on, broomstick.
Gotta cut that one, mate.
So, gotta cut that one?
Cut that one, gives a rego. I got a bit excited.
Oh, man. AU's work so good here, hey? Especially when it's wet. All right, here comes broomstick. See how he goes this time around. I just realised what his plates say. They say Toge if you look at it backwards. That's cool. I like that. There's something I wanted to explain sort of about this layout that we're running tonight. I know a lot of people sort of see a layout like this and sort of look down on it like, oh, it's too slow or whatever. But what a lot of people won't realise is the technique needed to transition in these tight areas like this, and the way I've set it up makes going on a big track so easy. And even when it comes to drifting full track here at Archie, the techniques they'll learn right here in this section behind me will allow them to hit the main track so much easier and so much nicer when it comes to them eventually going, you know, full track. So, you know, while a lot of people think it's really tight and everything, it's deliberately like that to build technique, and that's the main thing we're trying to do here at a beginner event, is get mad techniques going so they learn nice, fast, snappy transition, learn to control the throttle better, learn to control the steering wheel better, and ultimately get better at drifting. And the one run I didn't film the whole run of, Broomstick just got dialed, so good on him. Alright, night's over, end of another really rad night. How many drivers do we have, Jacinta?
Like 20?
20? So, or 20 or 21?
About 20 to 22. Right?
Oh, 20 to 22 drivers, so very cool night considering how absolutely crappy the weather was. But all in all, it ended with the rain going away, but still stayed very, very wet. The kind of cool part about us running an event when it's wet, it actually cleans all the rubber off the bank. So the rubber ends up a little bit less squealy and it takes heaps of the rubber off. And ironically, if we get a bunch of rain tomorrow and stuff, it'll also wash all that dirt that was on here off, and the concrete actually comes back a really bright white again, which is kind of cool. Makes the walls really dirty, but as far as the concrete on the ground, it ends up super clean. So yeah, I don't know, it was a good night. Hope you enjoyed it. Really stoked on all the drivers that came out, especially that front wheel drive Pulsar, like props to him. And the guy in that like multiple work utes where guys literally took the tools out the back of their work utes and went out drifting tonight. So that gets me pumped and stoked on drifting in general. So thanks heaps for watching, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Check out my store, lukefink.com. Most of all, stay positive, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's vlog. Peace. Sick.